Hey, what's going on, guys? George here from APG. Welcome back to another APG Pro Runner build highlight. Sitting behind me is this 2023 Bronco Wildtrak with the full Pro Runner Custom Edition, refinished this time in a factory hot pepper red metallic. Now, there's a lot that makes this build unique and special to its own, and we'll jump into some of those details right now. All right, guys, now kind of starting at the front corner of the car as always. Now, there's something you'll notice that's clearly different on this one. Is this vehicle sitting on a 37-inch tall tire. The majority of our builds you've seen on 40s, and I get it. You know, 40s may look meaner and tougher, but guys, a 37 is not a small tire. It's still an unreal, high-performing Nitto Ridge Grappler. A 37 on a 12.5 wide, that's a lot of rubber on the ground. You know, the Pro Runner suspension kind of brings it out, fills it up nicely. And remember, if we're not running a 40, full range of travel, full range of motion on there. So we don't need to limit that couple inches of up travel. So you're netting a true usable 18 inches of wheel travel on this 37. From an off-road perspective, 3 inches is actually a lot of additional travel. Now, I'm the first to say it, yeah, if you're out there rock crawling, you know, 40s are bust, as they say, but there's a lot of us out there that think a 37 is plenty of rubber for an off-road car. All right, so one of the main reasons this customer is running on a 37 is he flat tows behind his RV. Now, I gotta say, a Bronco Pro Runner towed behind a Class A luxury RV, park it up, send it all day long, reconnect it to your coach, and just live and drive in comfort. I think that's our ultimate kind of goal in an off-road environment. Yeah, I tent camp, I ground camp, but a Class A sounds nice sometimes. And Johnson Valley at 110 or 30 degrees Fahrenheit just sounds better. All right, now while this is a Pro Runner, you'll notice it's only running that primary 3-inch coilover with internal bypass and that external reservoir. It's still got the air bump in there, but it doesn't have that 3.2 bypass. The Pro Runner was designed not to need that secondary bypass shock. So trust me when I tell you, this thing romps at high speed. It's still placed in a double shear, the heavy duty 74 welded steering rack. It's got everything you need to be a perfect all around off-road vehicle. Our good friend and customer Grant didn't want that multi-pod light bar on top of the bumper. So Grant really liked this front hoop bar. This is a genuine Ford Performance part, you've seen them. So he wanted to keep this, so rather than put that upper bumper light bar, we're just running these big old amber LP6 Pro Series. They put out a lot of light. It's also different. You've got the fog pocket kit, you've got the upper LP6s, and then also the LP4s up on the ditch. It's a lot of light, all amber front facing. Now I'm 6'4", so I have no problem getting in and out of a Pro Runner on 40s. Grant's wife really wanted a retractable side step so she can get in and out of the vehicle with convenience. Just like you see in the AMP side steps and other retractable steps. It's very straightforward. You open it, the step drops down. You close it, the step goes up. Now, the difference between these Rock Slide Engineering side steps and AMP and the other guys is these do offer some rock protection. Now, if you guys are looking for aggressive rock protection, these are not it. These will do a good job at, you know, entry-level rock crawling trails with a couple of hits. But if you want, you know, proper rock protection, Next Venture is the way to go. But for the little bit of rock crawling Grant's doing and the need for access, this is the best market option. We also did some custom interior work on this. You can spec your own custom interior colors. You can add heated and cooled seats for the first time on a Bronco. You can't even do these on a Bronco Raptor, but you can do it on this one. And amongst other, you know, standard Pro Runner componentries, the heavy duty rear bumper system. We got this accent carbon plate behind, small details that kind of bring it all together. The blacked out rear badge, the Ford logo. The whole Pro Runner kind of comes together, form, functionality, and cosmetic perfection. All right, now rather than go through all the build options again and again and again, we were lucky enough to deliver this vehicle to Johnson Valley. Let's pin out straight to the desert and see how this bad boy operates.
Yeah, so we just picked up our brand new, you know, Bronco Pro Runner from APG, and absolutely amazing ride. It's unbelievable. Like out here in Johnson Valley at King of the Hammers, this is our backyard. We got a place across the street. We play out here all the time. When we first bought this Bronco, we were just gonna do maybe a little trail riding and some overlanding, and then we ran into APG, and we just had to have this build because it allows us to do everything. We can Baja in it, we can trail ride, we can overland, and we'll probably even maybe run it down in the, the Nora Safari class, maybe take it to Cabo. So this car's capabilities are really unlimited, It's really, really awesome vehicle. And
yeah, this is my Bronco. So
it's hers.
And it was a great grocery car, kids, and now it's epic. Now I can pull my trailer, we can go overlanding. I'm anxious to get into some hills in here. This is brand new for us, so I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Thanks, George.
Bronco Pro Runner looks good and it works in the desert, as you've just seen. Guys, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this content, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you on the next one.